Okay, Bruchim Abam, welcome everybody. It's an honor to have you in our show today. Thank you, Rabbi Boylan, for bringing the Bachram over. Thank you. Rabbi Rabbi Weisberger, Shalom Aleichem, Bruchim Abam. Welcome, Chashav Bachram. I just want to share with you a short idea, and then if you have any questions, I'll be happy to speak with you. It's a very interesting idea. You know, on Rosh Hashanah, we're very focused that Hashem is the what of the world? King. He's the king. He's the melech of the world. We talk about how great Hashem is. Hashem is the melech ha'olam. And we usually think, when we talk about Hashem as the king, that must be how great Hashem is, how high Hashem is, how big Hashem is. But actually, I want to tell you something from the Ramchal. Okay, Ramchal, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Lutzate wrote Mesilas Yesharim. He says, actually, when we say Hashem is king, it means how humble Hashem is. Humble, yeah, in the back in the right. You know what humble means? Humble means how low Hashem is. In other words, how Hashem lowers himself to come close to us. Why? Because, think about it. You want to hear a good joke? I know it's before Rosh Hashanah, but I'm going to tell you a good joke anyway, okay? Imagine you have a guy, you see this guy, you say, what are you doing now? What's your job? Are you a doctor? No. Are you a mechanic? No. He says, I'm a king. You're a king, really? What are you the king of? Which country are you the king of? North Africa? No. I bought an ant farm. You know ants, like the bug? I bought 100 ants, and I'm the king of the ants. Could you be a king of ants? No. No, it's silly. It's silly. You can't be a king of ants. Why can't you be a king of ants? Why not? Why do you think you can't be a king of ants? Because you're so much greater than the ants. You can't be their king. You can only be the king of something that you have something in common with, that you have some similarity, and then the king is a little bit higher. But you can't be a king of a bug. Now I have to ask you a question. Could Hashem be our king?
Not yet.
How can Hashem be our king? We, compared to Hashem, we're so low compared to Hashem. Hashem is so great. How can Hashem be our king?
He is king.
Yeah. He is. Yeah. How is Hashem our king? You know why? Because it shows Hashem's anivos, his humility. That Hashem is willing to lower himself and say, yeah, I'm the king of Klal Yisrael. So it shows Hashem's humility, Hashem's closeness to us, that he's willing to lower himself and make it as if, you know, a king. You ever hear this rule? You know, is it better to make Kiddush each person themselves, or one person make Kiddush for everybody?
One person
make Kiddush, one for everyone. Why? You know what it's called? Excellent. What's your first name? Dovid. Excellent, Dovid. One second. Beroiv am hadras melech. Dovid got the Maimer Chazal. Beroiv am hadras melech. It brings more honor to the king when there are more people. Does it bring if somebody was the king of the ants, does it bring him more honor if there are 1,000 ants or 1,500 ants? It doesn't make a difference. But Hashem makes it as if he's honored when more of us serve him. So it shows Hashem's humility. Okay, it shows Hashem's willing to lower himself and allow us to be our king. So when we talk about Hashem as the Melech, and when we blow, what do we blow on Rosh Hashanah? The shofar. We're like, you know, when somebody becomes a king, they blow a trumpet. So we're blowing the shofar, we're making Hashem the king. It's not showing how great Hashem is, how high he is. It's showing how much he's willing to lower himself and be close to us. You understand what I'm saying? Right. It shows Hashem's anivos and how much Hashem loves us. And also, one more thing, it also shows us how great we are. Because if we weren't great enough, Hashem couldn't be our king. We have nothing in common with him. But because every one of us has a neshama, and the neshama is a piece of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so we have something in common with Hashem. When we blow the shofar and we make Hashem a king, it shows how great you are. You are almost like Hashem. Not exactly, obviously Hashem is greater, but you have in you a chilek of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so that Hashem could be your king. So when you blow the shofar, you should think how much Hashem loves you and how humble Hashem is, that he's willing to lower himself to be considered our king. And it also shows how great we are. You know who says that? Rabbi Hutner, Rabbi Yitzchak Hutner. You're Yeshiva, Kinor.
Dovid.
Yeshiva's Kinor Dovid. Where is it? In Flatbush?
It's in Borough Park.
In Borough Park.
We're on KRM, is the flat. KRM, it's on 39th and 14th on the corner.
39th and 14th.
Right near
Did you ever see, what's your first name?
Chaim Baruch.
Chaim Baruch. Did you ever see Yeshiva's Chaim Berlin in Flatbush? Yeah?
Boys, anyone here that learned in Chaim Berlin?
Anyone here go to Chaim Berlin? Rabbi Weisberger.
So I'm from here, but Rabbi Weisberger is from Chaim Berlin.
So the Rosh Yeshiva Chaim Berlin? What's your name?
Maybe you know him.
Yeah.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Sternbach.
Sternbach.
The Chashav Bacher.
A great nephew of Moshe.
A great nephew of Moshe Sternbach.
We have a lot of yesses in
So the Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshiva Chaim Berlin, he says this idea that when we blow the shofar, it should remind us how great we are, that have something in common with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that we all have what's the neshama? What's the neshama made out of? Lego? Lego? What's it made? It's a chelik of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So we think about that we have a chelik of Hashem, and now Hashem is eligible. He could be our king. He's able to be our king because he has something in common with us. So we're all looking forward to hear the shofar, to be mamlech Hashem, to remind us how humble Hashem is, and also to remind us how great each and every one of us are.
Okay, so wait.